Hey, what's going on, guys? Ian Fernando here, and today I'm interviewing someone special. And I actually just got off a Clubhouse conversation with him on his Clubhouse, I guess, podcast conversation called The Launchpad. Henry's here to talk about affiliate business, affiliate relations, and how to really be an affiliate and have that as an extension of your own business. Because there's a lot of arguments online that saying affiliate marketing isn't a real business, but I feel like you can make it a real business as long as you put in the groundwork to be a proper affiliate and treat it as a new business. So, Henry, appreciate you for coming on. Go ahead and introduce yourself for everybody that's here.
Awesome. I really appreciate being here, and it was great to hop on a clubhouse with you an hour or so ago. So I love that we're able to connect here. We've talked a few times at shows, but it's great to during pandemic to be able to do this and hop on. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Henry Whitfield. I'm the head of international business development at ClickDealer. For all of that to say is I manage our affiliate program for our international, affiliates and our international affiliate management team. My background goes to a number of different areas. I started in SEO in university. I was paying my bills, writing SEO. My background's in writing, journalism, broadcasting. I decided to sell out, and through a contact I know at Oasis Ads, got me introduced to F5 Media. The guys at AdWorld and STM, and that's how I've ended up where I am now. So it's been a crazy, few years, 5, 6, maybe 7 years involved in the actual world of internet marketing. And so I'm really excited to be here and talk about the relationship between affiliate managers and affiliates and how it can work both ways, because I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there and a lot of stuff that we can definitely clear up today and talk about some great examples.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think there's, I feel like, because I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, when I was an affiliate, like my first year or two, I was like, man, the affiliate network needs us. We run a traffic type scenario, and then it became later. I realized, like, when I was being pushed and pulled by a lot of affiliate networks, that man, I like this person. This person treats me. I started filtering out affiliate managers. I'm like, I'd rather work with this person. She had done this to me. She had actually helped me out. She had the creative team do this. He did that, right? My payments are on time, etc. So I feel like there's a world where when people jump into the affiliate marketing space, they just assume, like, hey, they need us type scenario, when it really shouldn't. If you really want to treat the affiliate business or your affiliate business as an actual business, you should see them as partners, right? And this is coming
Exactly,
from
or
me
part of your
being,
team
yeah,
even.
yeah, exactly. You can use your resources. You can use their resources by, like, hey, can I have ideas on creatives, right? Can I do this? It's just being super, super transparent. And the
Yeah.
reason why I bring this up is because the affiliate industry now is shifting and changing, and it's not
Yeah.
where it was used to be. So if you really want to be successful, having this partnership, like, let's say me and Henry, you're my affiliate. Well, I have like 2 or 3 affiliate managers on ClickDealer, actually, you
Of
know.
course. Yeah, I know you do.
But they actually help me and be like, hey, here are your stats for whatever. These are what people are running. I can be like, well, does this type lander will work? They don't have to show me competitors, but they'll give me ideas. And it's
Mhm.
important to have this because at the end of the day, they're the ones going to pay you. They can actually not pay you if they don't have to. So that's the thing. So what are your thoughts on this relationship, this scenario, and how in the past have been shifted to more of a partnership deals with affiliate networks and affiliates?
I think it's really interesting. I think at one point when I started in this industry, the networks had a lot of power because that's who you had to go to for offers, right? As an
Yeah,
affiliate joining in, you couldn't work with a big buyer or advertiser direct. And we've
correct.
seen a huge shift from that mentality where a lot of advertisers are working direct, and it forces networks into a different position. So when I first started, there was a lot of power on the network side. Now there's a lot of power on the affiliate side. But at the end of the day, the only way for you as an affiliate to work with networks is to work in a partnership. And I don't mean that in a way that you work as a partnership subservient, but your affiliate manager should be an extension of your team. You
Yeah.
know, uh, if you look anywhere in the industry at anyone successful, yourself or anyone else, you haven't got there by yourself. You've done it by either learning from other people, maybe doing joint ventures, JVing with someone, maybe working with a number of different affiliate managers. it takes a village to really raise an affiliate is really a great saying I like to go to. It's not just one person media buying, not anymore at least. Because if
Yeah,
you're just doing it
no.
by yourself as one person, you get left behind. You can't compete with the guy who's got a VA somewhere, media buyer somewhere else, 15 affiliate managers working for them. You just can't
Yeah.
compete. So you have to work in that partnership and use them as a resource. That's the number one thing you'll always hear me saying. It's kind of weird is I tell affiliates, use your affiliate manager as a resource for your team. Treat them as a member of your team, because they can help you so much more with so much information they have behind them.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, the affiliate network has the information that you want,
Mhm.
right? There are things that you can be like, hey, for example, here's a really good example. A lot of affiliate networks, they just want to bump the payout for me right away. And I'm like, I don't want to bump you, right? Let me, like, when affiliates hear me say this, they're like, why don't you want the pay raise? I'm like, let me test out the offer. Maybe I can't qualify the 25 leads for this, right? I need to
Mhm.
make sure I can convert this to make it successful for both ends. I don't think about myself anymore. I think about, okay, is it useful now for the affiliate network? You know what I mean?
Well,
And
it
this is
doesn't it,
important.
it doesn't help anyone to get
Yeah,
those short-term leads, right? Like I'm going to pay you $100 for a lead, but I'm paying everyone else $80. Is your lead worth that much? And as a network, we get paid off of a margin. It's no secret, right? We make
of
money
course.
off of the middle ground between an offer and an affiliate. And if I'm making no profit and then the performance is bad, I'm cutting you after 25 leads when maybe we could have made it work at $80, and then we could have done a long, successful campaign. So
Yeah.
that's huge. I definitely completely agree with that.
To extend
It's a
on
great
that
point.
part, yeah, to extend on that part, a lot of affiliates don't actually understand the value of a long-term CPA, right? They
Hmm.
assume, hey, I can get $100 here, it'll last 2 weeks. Cool, you made,
Hmm.
you know, 2K, but you can make that 2K over multiple times without getting your ad banned, the advertiser not screwing you over. Now the network is not going to pay you out because the advertiser complained to them. There's this whole scenario where, sure, quick money is awesome,
Hmm.
but I think the partnership on the long term side is amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I
and
mean, I brought up the example with you. I had an affiliate just this week who got upset that we weren't paying them on $500 worth of traffic. It was clearly fraud traffic. It was clearly what they'd done wasn't okay. And we try to have that conversation. And part of it is an education thing. When we catch someone who's doing fraud, we try and say, listen, put your resources into running legitimately. Here's what you could be doing. But even more so, it's like go for that cheap $500 or learn how to do it the right way. Invest that $500 into learning and testing and doing it the right way. You can make $500,000. And I mean, I'm not saying that every network treats everyone the same or that every network's right all the time, but use them as a partnership, use them as a resource, and it will definitely help you. And I mean, we have partners, and to use your example of long-term CPA that are running lead generation offers for the last 12 months, for example. They don't have to
yeah,
deal with as many issues with account bans. Obviously, everyone gets banned at some point with Facebook, whether you're running white hat or not. But and everyone runs into issues with whatever they need to do because Facebook does whatever it wants.
well, they're
But
always
in
evolving.
terms of
Yeah,
but in terms of running long-term CPA, like why make a little bit of money now when you can make a lot of money long term? And that's a different mindset, right? And there's me
that
and
is
you have been in the
true.
industry long enough. We've evolved that way. Not everyone
Yeah,
gets there on day one.
correct. So, and it's kind of tough to explain that to a beginner, right? It's
Hmm.
because I know for myself when I first started, Azul ads back in the day. I don't know if you remember. Well, yeah, Azul ads like
Yeah, I know it's Zoogle
17
because
years.
they're in
Yeah,
Toronto, right around the corner
yeah,
from where the Click Dealer office was.
yeah. Well, they're not in business anymore. But my
Yeah.
affiliate manager, I was actually doing probably $100 a week, right, on a tax offer, tax long form, 3-page long form offer,
Hmm.
and she just told me, hey, you can make more money if you just bid on these keywords, do this on your landing page, and this is it, right? So she gave me the stats and how to properly do it. At that time, also, affiliate networks and affiliate managers were incentivized to make sure those offers were profitable because they get a cut percentage of that
Yeah.
offer back in the day, right? Whereas now it's just, I'm assuming, more salary and a minimal percentage, if anything, you
It's
know.
about it's still pretty much the same, to be honest, Ian.
Uh, really, like,
We can
cause I
talk about that
know,
too.
yeah, I
We can
mean,
definitely
yeah,
talk about that because I think it's important that affiliates understand how your AM is paid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I don't want to cut you off, but I will definitely say it's very much the same. Our affiliate managers make way more money if you're making money, right?
yeah,
So they're commission based. It's no secret, for our guys, and it's great for us. Everyone's tied into profit. So if the
yeah,
affiliate is making a lot of money, then obviously the company's doing well as well. So we don't make money off of you running a 1 week campaign or as even not paying you, right? We want to pay publishers because we want them to reinvest and we want them to make more money. So
yeah.
helping an affiliate like your affiliate manager did before, she's incentivized to help you do better.
Correct.
And our AMs are still like that for sure, right? If you're
Yeah.
successful, that affiliate manager is successful.
Yeah, and she got me to from like $100 a day to $1,000 a week to $1,000 a day, and
That's
I don't,
huge.
and then it was me, Shoe Money, and Jonathan Volk. We were like top 5 affiliates, and then they brought us out to the New York office, and they just showed us the new office. They took us out to dinner and then bars and party for a night or two. So it was fun. So they were
Yeah.
incentivized to make sure that I was successful. We were rewarded to see the new office, to hang out with them, to have basically a free night of enjoyment. You know,
Mhm.
and I think that's an amazing relationship to have. Going back to the salary, I think, if correct me if I'm wrong, back in the day, they were getting like the minimum 30K a year was like sort of like 25-30% commission
Yeah.
off offers, and they would manage, let's say, 10 offers, and if one offer was being paid $1.10 and I needed that extra 10 cent, they would take it from one offer, move on to my offer, and then they would try to balance all those out.
Sometimes, yeah, there's lots of different ways to make it work on the back end as
Yeah,
a network or as an advertiser that they're trying to balance that value, right?
yeah. But I think, but now, to my understanding, a lot of affiliate managers are salary paid almost like at a 60 to 80K salary with maybe even 7% commissions.
If they
Is that
are,
still
sign me
true?
up. No,
You know?
I joke about that, but no, I mean, I think it's definitely changed. Society's changed, right? So
Yeah,
even outside of affiliate marketing, people, especially in this last year, if you look at it, people want a living wage and a salary. And I think I can only speak to the networks I worked at and the people that I know so much that, you have to pay someone a salary where they're not stressed about making money in so much that it hurts their mental health, hurts their performance, right? Is there used to be a mindset, give them 20, 30K bare minimum, highly incentivize them and make them work like dogs. And I think that mentality has definitely changed in our industry, at least, right?
hmm,
For me, I would much rather pay an affiliate manager a salary where they can be comfortable enough that they can, live and not be stressed about paying their bills. But then I want to incentivize them with a commission. So, I mean, at ClickDealer, we have a pretty aggressive commission structure for our affiliate managers. And the reason being is we want them to help their affiliates scale, right? We
yeah,
want them to be incentivized with the success of their affiliates. If I'm an affiliate manager and I'm making a great salary, what's my incentive to help you scale? And I think that can be an issue of working direct and versus working a network, right? That's a
yeah.
great
I
place to
agree.
kind of segue. Um,
Yeah,
at a direct advertiser, a lot of those guys are often salaried positions. Maybe they're not making that commission. So they might not be as incentivized to help make you successful. Whereas a
yeah.
network, a lot of these guys as affiliate managers, if they're a good affiliate manager, they can, make good money. And of course, along the way, they've got to be helping their affiliate with their performance as well.
It is like a tiered system where let's say they start off at one, then two, then three, and then a max of five or
I'll
whatever.
keep it a state secret for now,
Yeah,
but
yeah, of course.
it's competitive for sure.
Okay.
It's definitely in a way that, and I can say we've definitely changed things out over the last 4 or 5 years on how we do things on our end to kind of focus everyone towards the client success, so towards the affiliate success, and our
Mhm.
retention has been super high at ClickDealer. Even though we
That's
are
really
an
good.
international team, I think we have 36, 37 affiliate managers now at the company, which is a ton. We're
Yeah.
based in 4 countries. And, as I said off the top, like I oversee a lot of the international team. And I can say, like, most people are here 3, 4 years as an affiliate manager with us or longer. And that's a pretty long time. You see a lot of people jumping around. So I think we're pretty good at that. And I think part of it is if you set people up for success on the affiliate manager side and you focus on how you can help affiliates make money, then everybody wins. And that's
Okay.
kind
Yeah.
of the way that we focus on things is how can the affiliate be successful and how can the affiliate manager be successful, and then everybody's happy, right?
Yeah. Here's a pretty icebreaker question, I guess. because I know when I talk to certain affiliate managers and they can't answer simple questions, I'm like, man, give me a new manager. You know, does your affiliates
For
go
sure.
through a specific affiliate marketing 101 introduction, or do they
For
run a
sure.
campaign on their own, or like, yeah, like let's dig into that.
So my background, I kind of talked about it, but at one point I worked for Starbucks for about 10 years. So from
Oh
the
wow,
time I was 16
I had
to
Starbucks this
from the
morning.
time I was 16 to the time I was like 26. And I worked all the way through university and high school. And it was something that Starbucks is renowned for is their training. So they treat
Okay.
it all like training blocks and they've been ahead of their game. They treat their people very well. And that's my personal focus has always been on like custom, like providing an excellent customer experience because that's how you retain loyalty. And that's always been my approach and kind of my role. And that's what we've tried to bring to the Click Dealer side. So we actually have a super detailed block by block from I know nothing about affiliate marketing all the way through what verticals are, what geos are, what tiers are, all the way through what postbacks are, why it works, what it is, Facebook pixels, all this kind of stuff, videos, training, because they have to be an expert. And if they're not an
Yeah,
expert, they have to know where to find the answer. So for
yeah.
example, one of the things that we have for affiliate managers, we have a cheat sheet on postbacks. Every single tracker, how it implements with our platform, it's copy and paste, right? Like it's
Yeah,
super easy.
yeah.
Why wouldn't you have that as a resource for your affiliate managers? I'm giving away state secrets now, Ian. I'm going to get locked up,
Nah, nah, it's all good. But I think
I
a
think
lot of
something like
affiliate
that
networks
and
need this, you know. So the affiliate
preparing their
networks
guys
that
for
just,
success is
yeah,
so important.
yeah, I agree. Especially because back in the day, there was a huge amount of affiliate that evolved from affiliate to, hey, I'm going to own my own affiliate network. Like I had an affiliate
Hmm.
network. It only lasted like
Yeah,
4 months, you know. So, and it was just because it was just too much to broker around and do the deals and having that
hmm,
relationship. And me, I like to move around. I don't like to think about things. I just want to, hey Henry, I need this. Can you do this real quick? Okay,
yeah.
cool. That's it. You know what I mean? But an affiliate network that doesn't even understand to give me, hey, give me the EPCs for all natives that's just running. And they're like, EPCs? Hold on. Like, oh no, I just give it to me in 5 minutes if you can. Like that's it's a
Yeah,
simple number that you can go on your computer, click a button, and it should just pop it out for you. You know. So
exactly.
it's super
And I mean,
important that networks have this.
yeah, and we're lucky at ClickDealer, and like I obviously came from a smaller before as at ClickDealer, I was at F5 Media, which was a small startup from like Lorenzo Green and those
Yep.
guys at STM. And we had different challenges. We were a very small team. We had some really talented people that are out there networks now that have gone on to do some great stuff. But one of the challenges we had was being a smaller team, be able to service everyone, but also something you just talked about. Like you had your own affiliate network. Affiliates need to be able to trust their affiliate manager too, right? So there's like, is there a trust when an affiliate owns a network? What's going on there? And I mean, I can tell from my experience, there's like a complete break off between us and the guys who owned us. But I can say like trust is a huge issue, and I wanted to bring that up just because you mentioned, you having a network.
Yeah.
Um, there's a certain kind of expectation with a network, and I definitely think there's a lot more challenges that go into it than just being able to get an offer and send a link. And I think
Yeah.
one of the things we're kind of hinting at is there's two types of affiliate managers. There's affiliate managers that understand affiliate marketing, and then there's link passers. And there's people who
Oh
don't
yeah.
understand and they can't tell you about the offer. They can't tell you about EPCs or performance, or they've never run a Facebook campaign. And those guys aren't going to help you with your business. There's other guys who are really understand the industry. Maybe they're not smart enough or they don't have the skills to go and be an affiliate, which myself, hands up, I tried to run my own affiliate account or affiliate campaigns. It never worked for me, but I bought traffic on every platform just so that I know, so that I
Of
can tell
course.
my guys about it and understand.
Yeah.
For our affiliate managers, how can I expect them to help an affiliate set up a Facebook pixel if they don't know what a Facebook pixel is? Or they
Correct.
don't
Correct.
understand the changes with the iOS 14 update. Stuff like verified domains that are happening, or having events being able to be verified as an app, like all these different things that are happening. If we don't know, how can we help an affiliate do it? How can we be
Yeah.
experts? I don't understand. When I hear it from friends who are affiliates, I think, wow, like what are you doing working with someone who can't tell you those basics?
Yeah, I mean, so there's the two scenarios. I can tell you, yes, they want a relationship, or yes, because they're giving me a $20 higher payout, so they'll
Yeah.
deal with the bullshit, right? So this is
But I
that
mean, a
middle
$20
ground.
higher payout probably means they have it direct or they own the offer, right? Like a
Right. Yeah.
disparity there. Like we have guys who work with us, and will work direct with the same advertiser, but would rather work with us for the comfort of knowing
The safety,
they
yeah,
get paid on time. We take care of all the hassle. We eat the rejections if anything gets rejected. Stuff like that, because that's the value of a network. If you're not
correct.
offering that or a higher payout, then no one's going to work with you anyway, right?
Correct. I mean, going direct technically with an advertiser is pure partnership and it has to be pure transparency. I've
Exactly.
worked with direct advertisers in the past, and yeah, I'm not getting the net 7, I'm getting a net 45 and net 30 sometimes,
Mhm.
but that's kind of the risk. I get the higher payout based on average order value. I can be on a rep CPA. I can get a recurring CPA, what I mean, for
Yeah.
subscriptions or trials. So these are the other types of things. But backing up a little bit on trust, right? I want to bring up a scenario where I had an affiliate manager, this network. It was based in New York. I was running international traffic, and the one issue that I had with them is when they paid me out, it wasn't the actual payout because they were paying out in euros, and then when they converted it back to USD, it wasn't actually the actual payout in USD in their dashboard. So let's say it was $35, it would probably end up being $32 because maybe conversion ratio. And then I
Yeah.
argued with my affiliate manager. My affiliate manager did some changes, and he took a loss and paid me a difference. At that point, I followed him to any network that he went to because I trusted him that he
Yeah.
would take care of me. And whatever network he went to, he's like, "Hey, I have this offer that you were running, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm on this network now." I'm like, "Sure, bring it over." And it's not even a question in my mind that, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I don't trust this network. I trust him enough that he will take care of me because of that scenario that he did. And I'm like, all right, let's just bang it out together. And that's super, super, super important
Mhm.
in this industry. Because I know affiliates, we're just scared of each other, right? People, we're like, oh, you said giving a secret, now he's competition. For me, I
Yeah.
love giving this value because first of all, you might not be able to compete with me because I'm spending to get the conversion, you have to spend X amount before you even get the first conversion. And a lot of people
Yeah.
don't understand this. They think like, oh, I'm gonna spend $100 and I'm gonna replicate in this campaign. No, you really have to hit maybe like $2,000 before you even get the first, conversion
Well, because you
before
got to
threshold.
optimize, get the data, get things
Yeah,
working. Yeah.
yeah. So
Get
it's
your
all this,
pixel,
but
like get everything going.
yeah. But yeah, and I think it's super important to just have a trustworthy affiliate manager where, oh, he left his company, like you went from Oasis to F5, now you're with a Click Dealer. Imagine you had a group of people that you can just, hey, I trust Honey so much that wherever he went, that I'm gonna run any offers he suggests, and that's the
Yeah,
value that networks or affiliate managers bring to the table, bring to the affiliate
for
network,
sure.
that brings to the affiliates. So
Yeah, I definitely think so. And I think trust builds reputation too, right? Is like one of the biggest ways that, affiliates help an affiliate manager is by referring a friend, right? If you trust the guy that you're working with and someone's like, hey, I'm looking for an offer, I'm looking for something, you're like, oh man, I know this guy over here. Like I trust him. Like that is how good affiliate managers build their book of business. On the flip side, if I'm an affiliate, I'm asking people like who do I work with? I'm going to take someone's referral every day of the week. So you
yeah,
treat someone well, you take care of them. Like I've had guys I've charged back 20, 30, 40, 50K, and they still work with me
wow,
because it's transparent, because
yeah,
they screwed up. We had a conversation. I know lots of guys who've screwed up, got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and we've had an adult conversation, right? And but we take risks together, or sometimes as a network you cover losses. Being transparent is so big in this industry.
yeah,
People throw around words, and accusations all the time, but at the end of the day, you're only as good as your reputation. We all know who to avoid in the industry. We know people who've been around for a while that have burned people, and I definitely think if you want to be a long-term success and even be able to show yourself at conferences, then trust and transparency is super important. And I think as an affiliate manager, you need that for sure.
yeah. And I think that's worked out very well for me because I'm just so like I own the domain Ghetto affiliate because I would be the only affiliate that would wear like a hat and a fanny pack at conferences, and to like they would just like, yo, you're so ghetto, bro. Like you need to be. This is a business. I'm like, but I'm an affiliate. I don't have a business. It's a referral business, right? At that time,
Yeah,
the way I thought, but still, I think having that transparency, you're right, is super super important with the network, with the affiliate manager and the affiliates. I think there has to be conversation where, hey, this is my business, this is your business. How can we, work together and see where we can reach the same end goal? There's
Yeah,
just a lot of fear
for
that these
sure.
affiliates see with networks, like, oh, once we hit the X amount of volume, my conversions drop, right? And they say, hey, the affiliate network is stealing traffic or whatnot. But I feel like there's certain networks that might, and there are bigger ones that are purely agency, right? That's like saying, hey, I'm a
Yeah,
software company, I'm a coder, I'm just gonna take any business and replicate it. But you're not in the business of copying, you're in the business of, being a
yeah.
tech advisor. Whereas an affiliate network, you're in the business of referrals, right? There might be an
Yeah.
agency side
Mhm.
internally, but I'm not sure if you guys or any other network will copy campaigns. So let's get into
Well,
that.
I think, look, for us, like, we don't, like, at ClickDealer, we wouldn't take someone's campaign and then try and run it ourselves. For us, we're a network through and through. We don't have a ClickDealer media buying team internally that's taking your campaigns and running them. I think that's definitely questionable, and like, you do that and then you lose trust, right? And I think
Yeah,
you're only as good as people trusting to want to work with you. There's a lot of trust involved, right? People run to us, we hold their money, and then we pay them. But there's a lot of, you invest up front as an affiliate, you're running traffic, you get paid, maybe you get paid weekly, maybe you get paid monthly, whatever the payment terms are. And then, there's that trust there. And then we trust you that when we get paid net 45, net 60,
yeah,
that everything, it goes both ways, right? Like, you
yeah,
trust us, then we have to trust you. I think that's super important. I also think, that the question of like the words that get thrown around, and like stealing traffic or scrubbing or optimization or whatever it is, what people don't understand, especially on the advertiser side, and this is something that needs to be transparent for affiliates, is there's a value to your lead, right? Your leads that are converting, and the threshold of how they're getting converted, that's how the EPC is being controlled. A lot of different lead generation, or maybe they tighten up filters on your traffic because it's not converting, or maybe the mids are underperforming. There's a lot of things that could go in,
yeah,
and there's a lot of things that can go wrong that isn't just stealing your traffic. But then there's
yeah,
also things, just like, an advertiser can't lose on your traffic at the end of the day, right? They're going to see what your lead is worth, so they're either going to drop your payout, or they're going to drop, the performance is going to drop. But that should be also a conversation your affiliate manager's having with you, right? Your
yeah.
affiliate manager should see those drops. They should see that your campaign's underperforming and start looking into it themselves,
Correct.
because
Yeah,
there's so many things that go wrong. And that's where I think, like, even if affiliates traffic isn't always great. So if your traffic's
correct.
not great and performance drops, then there you can still have a conversation about, how do I keep that campaign alive, and where do we go from here, other than I'm stopping or the advertiser just pausing you. And that's the important part in affiliate manager roles. They have to be that voice in between to keep everybody happy.
Yeah, and I agree because I mean I was an advertiser once, and I see both sides. So for me, it's like, well, we have. You're right. There's going to be merchant issues, capping issues,
Hmm.
reserve issues. There are going to be refunds. Like we have to take into this effect that hey, our average order value is X amount. We're paying you X amount.
Hmm.
We're technically taking a loss because we're assuming we're going to have a 90-day retention of making at least another $100 to
Exactly.
make up for the loss. Like a lot of affiliates, they don't think about these things, right? And I also, as a beginner, did not think about these things until I became an
You think it's
advertiser.
not my problem, right? But it is your
Correct.
problem
Yeah.
if you want to run long term.
Correct. Yeah. The thing is, affiliates don't understand the whole back end, right? And this is why, like,
Hmm.
I advise affiliates to like, hey, if you're really good at traffic, work directly with an advertiser, and you will see the headaches that you're going through. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's you don't have to go through the headaches; just go through a network. But also expect that they're the one going to go through the headache, but it's their responsibility to bring that issue to you,
Yeah.
right? So there has to be this discussion between the affiliates, AM, and network, right? Sometimes there's always a
For
loss of
sure.
communication, and that's where a lot of the hatred towards um, affiliate networks, affiliate managers, etc.
Yeah.
Because some high end affiliate, can be like, man, put a post on Facebook and dude, it's good. But then you hear from the low end,
Hmm.
like, dude, you just sent Craigslist traffic. Like, you're not even good at
Yeah.
traffic. you know?
I think it's setting expectations is super important too, though. Like, that's one thing I'll say as an affiliate manager. I tell my guys when they enter a new relationship, set an expectation with affiliate. What do they expect from you? Do they expect you to send them a top offer list every week, or do they want you only to send you specific offers? Do they want you to message them every day? Do they want you to never message them and only send them emails? Like, find out what their style is as an affiliate, because what's right for you, like what's right for Ian, the affiliate, might not be right for the other 10 guys, right? There's
Right.
not one stop solution. Some guys want to have a conversation, they want to jump on a call. Some guys don't want to call. Some people want to have a personal relationship. Some people are pure business. But you as an affiliate manager need to learn that. It's very hard over Skype when you don't have conferences and stuff to meet people in person. We're not really
Yeah.
traveling to go meet people, but we have to build a relationship, and that it has to be a relationship if you want to be successful. You know, I have affiliate managers who are some of the best I've ever worked with, and I've had people complain about them because they didn't like their style, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I know this guy helps people print money, but you don't want to work with them. Okay, like we'll work away and make something work, you know. And I think that's
Yeah.
something that people don't enter into, and I think you have to demand a certain level of responsibility from your affiliate manager. So it's okay to hold them responsible. It's okay to, you know, when they say you're getting a chargeback or this kind of thing, or they're pausing your traffic, to demand answers and ask for questions and demand transparency as an affiliate. That's your right, and you should do that 100% of the time. On the other
Correct.
side, the
Correct.
affiliate manager has to be prepared to provide information and work with you, and that's where that transparency, trust, and relationship comes in, because everyone has to work together for people to make money.
Yeah, I totally agree. Going back on that, like I know affiliate managers, they get so busy and swamped, right? And I could understand in that scenario, how do Click Dealer manage priority affiliates? Do they have even pockets of groups like, oh, this is just, for example, the health vertical that only does Facebook with $1,000 budget, right? Like how many affiliates do one affiliate manager handle?
So that's a good question. So at any time, an active affiliate manager could have anywhere from, like, I don't know, 30, 40, 50, 60 affiliates who are generating money, like generating money with them. They probably have a portfolio of a few hundred, depending on where they
Mm,
are. At different networks, it's a different number. So at my previous network, some people are like 300, 400 affiliates. And it definitely depends on the individual affiliate manager style. Like, we give a lot of resources and a lot of training on how to manage people, how to manage workflow, and try and, you know, help people with like their one-on-one development to manage that. But at the end of the day, people end up trending towards what they're comfortable with. So he works with guys like Attila, who, you know, we were on the clubhouse with. And what he's done is, because he enjoys it, because he understands it, he's attracted affiliates who trust working with him and want to work with him. And he's kind of ended up gravitating towards a specific vertical. You know,
mm,
most affiliate managers end up towards a vertical or a traffic type just naturally, because it's what they become good at. You know, and we find that fit, and you get referrals like we were talking about. I think, to kind of go back a little bit and talk about how do they manage all those conversations, it's tough. Messages
yeah,
get missed all the time.
yeah,
And that's where I think setting expectations at the beginning is really important. Knowing if someone's high maintenance, and not in a bad way, but they need that constant reassuring, or if they want something a specific way, why not set the table that way? Like, I look at that in any relationship in sales is, set up the relationship on both sides. What do I expect as an affiliate manager from you? And what are you, and this kind of sounds really la-di-da, and maybe not everyone does it this way, but this is how I always did as an affiliate manager, and how I encourage my guys to, is like, set up that relationship, set expectations, and then manage it that way. And if you've told him you're going to get him that top offer report every Monday, then get it to him. And if he said he's going to get you feedback on offers every Friday before he ends work for the week, then do that, right? Like,
yeah,
and have those conversations. And if you know that they need a phone call to remind them to turn their campaign on Monday, give them that phone call. Like, I used to have to do that when I did pay per call and other stuff. I'd have to call my affiliates sometimes every Monday and be
yeah,
like, don't forget to turn your campaigns on, you know. And that was just
yeah,
part of the job, right?
yeah, yeah.
So there's
That's
no
actually
one
pretty
size
good.
fits all, but you have to hire people that know how to be organized, and are good with people, and are high functioning. And I think it's not an easy job where everyone would do it, and I think it's a pretty thankless job quite often, because, like you said, if someone doesn't get something right away, they're just gonna be, I want a new affiliate manager, I want a new affiliate manager.
Yeah, yeah,
We've
yeah,
had people burn through 4 or 5, and at some point you got to look at yourself. When
yeah.
there's no affiliate manager that is good enough for you, well, maybe you're the problem.
I
I
mean,
don't
you
know.
got anybody
It
out there, they can
happens.
they can have like two of my three affiliate managers that I have.
Yeah, oh, and exactly. Like some guys do end up with, multiple affiliate managers too, right? Like for
Yeah.
us, like I know I'm in conversations with affiliates because they want me in there and they want me to be responsive. Like I haven't managed affiliates in 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I'm more than happy for some cases to be in that conversation, add my insight, I edit ad copy for affiliates sometimes because I worked with
Mhm.
them in the past, and guys who don't even work with Click Dealer will be like, hey, take a look at this because I worked with them before.
Yeah.
Right. And I
Yeah. Yeah.
think you need that kind of mentality in affiliate marketing to just take care of those people that took care of you. Right. So
Yeah,
that's how I
I
kind of
agree.
look
I
for it.
mean, Attila said it pretty good in Clubhouse, where he never wanted to talk back on anything that had made him money, people,
Yeah.
platforms, industries, etc. So yeah, I definitely agree with that for sure. You know, now how do you handle like brand new affiliates, right? And they go through your
It's
application
tough.
process, and they only do like 25 conversions, and they just dip out, right? Like how is it? Do you
It's
like you
tough.
pursue
And
that? Yeah,
yeah, I mean, we used to be super. So at different networks, it's different strokes for different folks depending on what you are. So some networks put a lot of effort into training newbie affiliates.
yeah,
We have a mixture, right? Like it's really tough. We get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of applications a week to sign up for Click Dealer. And like I said at the start, we have like 30 something affiliate managers at any given time. And we don't have an automated process. We want to give human interaction. We deal with them one on one, and we try it because you never know, with language barriers and everything like that. Like a form can only capture so much information. And so we try to bring on anyone that has potential, but oftentimes it can go one of two ways. We bring guys on, they stop responding. You'd be surprised how many guys sign up and then never respond.
yeah,
Because they got that spur of the moment, they never show up. Or guys that don't even know what a tracker is. So sometimes you have to tell people it's not the right fit.
yeah,
And often we'll
yeah.
say, go to a forum, check out a forum, or go learn more, and then come back and reapply. But it is tough. I would say probably like 15, 20% or less actually get approved that apply because
Wow.
you can't accept everybody.
Yeah,
And that's just a number off the top of my head, thinking of like numbers that I've seen. But as an affiliate, you kind of have to prove yourself. When we ask you to tell us how much you're making, what you're involved in, and we either send you messages or an email, you kind of have to give us something for you to stand out from the crowd. Like,
yeah,
and
correct.
and then if you tell me you make 10K a month, great. And then I ask you like, what are you running? You go, oh, I haven't run anything. Then you lose trust right away. It's a red
Yeah,
flag. We do a lot of training on like red flags and what to look out for because there's a lot of fraud and
hmm,
signups. And so what I would say is go that extra mile, add that affiliate manager on Skype, try and find them somewhere, try and have a conversation, make yourself stand out.
yeah,
And I tell my affiliate managers when they're approving or denying people, like it's a privilege to be on ClickDealer, not a right. So don't approve
yeah,
everyone. But at the same time, treat people with enough respect that, if they warrant you talking to them and they're worth a shot, take a shot.
yeah,
Um, but there's no great answer. And I'll be the first to say, as a network that has that many inbounds, and we have quite a bit and we have quite a big reputation, we don't get it right all the time. Sometimes
yeah,
good people
correct.
get missed. Sometimes bad people get in.
Yeah,
And you have to kind of trust the team that's around you. So one of the big things I mentioned earlier was referrals, right?
hmm,
Getting referrals or getting referred from somebody who works with us is the easiest way to get in because we'll know that person, we'll trust that person, and we'll say, Ian referred someone our way. Cool. Let's give them an affiliate manager right away and see if they can work out.
yeah. No, I agree. Fraud is definitely a big issue with network, and
Yeah.
I've experienced this firsthand because there are people that will just reach me out and they're like, "Hey, can you sign up to this network?" I'm like, "For what? I have an account there." And they're like, can you share that login?" I'm like, "No, I make too much money with them. I'm not gonna ruin my
It's
relationship with them."
crazy. Or
It's
like we'll
because
have people who sign up like multiple times as the same person, and we have ways to know if someone's signed up before or like there's we have enough security and like also when they sign up with the same email, like we can see you used the same email 6 months ago.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's in our
yeah,
database like a CRM, right? So we can see the basics of that kind of stuff, and our AMs are smart enough to know when someone isn't who they say they are. Like
yeah. I mean,
there's not many
they're
women in
affiliate.
affiliate marketing,
Yeah.
but we get a
Well,
lot of women signing up. I'll tell you that, Ian. There's
oh,
not a
really?
lot of women in
Damn.
affiliate marketing, and we get a lot of them signing up from the flyover states in the U.S.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because there are affiliates that just don't want to be talked to. They just want one offer. because they've been
Yep.
capped out on this network. So they see it on another network, they want to sign up and cap that out and never work on the network again. And this is where what I hate about the industry is because the abuse. I love the industry so much that I talk about these topics, right? Because this is the industry where I thought, oh man, I made money just by luck. I'm like, oh shit, I actually have skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so for me, I appreciate what the industry has done for me, and I see both sides being the traffic guy, the referral, the advertiser,
Yeah.
on all ends. And I see this as a full ecosystem, and I treat it as one, right? For the guys that just want to make $500 on an offer across 10 networks, and you made $5,000, that's not a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like if you can do that
Yeah. And
consistently,
you're hurting other people along the way, to be honest.
yeah, and you're giving a bad name to the industry too. You know what I mean? So, and that's
And
the
I'll be the
worst
first one
part.
to say, like, black hat's something that we've, like, standards have changed over the last 10 years.
Of
What
course.
was black hat before, or what was considered clean? And so, ringtones, for example, that a lot of people made money off of back in the early days. Now you think, oh man, you're an evil bastard doing that, right?
Yeah, of
But
course.
things change, and I definitely think there's a way to do affiliate marketing right, and I'm not going to be here and pretend, like, in terms of my experience in affiliate marketing, that I haven't seen those campaigns or haven't worked with affiliates doing that. We all have. But at the same time, there's when we look at, like, working with networks and that sort of thing, there's just a right way to work with people and being transparent. If I know you're pushing the edge of the wording, or your ad creative
Uh-oh. I think I just lost you.
ran across. Can you still hear me there, Ian?
Yeah, definitely a little lower than before.
Okay, let me
Oh, now I just lost you. Oh no.
now. 1 second.
Yeah.
Are you good now?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Apologize. My cat ran across and pulled out the cord to the microphone. But yeah, I think there's just a right way to do it, and I think working with your film manager is one of the easiest ways, right? And networks screw up, and affiliates screw up, and advertisers screw up, but there's still an important place for everyone's to make money.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, and it's such a topic that nobody really touches on and discusses because there's the mentality of the affiliate. Again, me, I was that person, like the fuck you type. Nah, I can get another network. There's a bunch of affiliate networks that are begging for my traffic, right? There are networks that are taking me out to dinner when I don't even ran traffic with them just to get my business, right? But now we're in a world where the affiliate networks, there's just you can only trust a good handful now. There's just so many that,
Yeah.
dude, I only want to work with like the top tier ones now that I've worked with in the past or wherever my affiliate manager was,
Yeah.
right? And that's super important to have. And a lot of affiliates, they don't see this. Like affiliate marketing is an amazing toolbox to learn online marketing and grow and evolve out. All you have to do is learn, be transparent, talk to your affiliate manager, understand why they're doing that, ask the right questions and learn from it. And that's pretty much
Mhm.
it. So
Yeah, and I mean, we've lost a lot of networks over the last few years, especially last year during the pandemic. We lost a lot of top networks that have been around for a while, or networks
oh
usually say it's
yeah,
not worth it anymore, right?
yeah,
And I think one of the challenges there is networks have to reinvent themselves, but it's not a bottomless pit of money, right? In terms of, a network has to balance things between traffic and an advertiser. There's only so much money and margin, and from that margin comes all your overhead. Like, how does affiliate manager get paid?
yeah,
How can we afford, to throw those parties, or give away a Porsche, as we talked about,
yeah,
as we're doing right now. All these different things, and that comes from the margin, right? It's not a greed thing. Like, that's money that gets given back. Like, we have stuff like loyalty programs. We at big conferences, we're always giving away stuff. We're giving, like, taking our partners out, taking care of them, and in a way to say thanks and to build that loyalty, but also we're reinvesting in those relationships, right? And I think, as a network, we've had to reinvent ourselves. We launched our own tracking platform 2 years ago. We have our own smart link now that runs, not as a self promotion, but to show, like, as a network, we've had to evolve to add more value to our affiliates.
yeah,
We do that with the training that we do with our guys. We do that with stuff like Clubhouse, where we're bringing people together. because we have to offer more than just a link and say good luck.
That is
And
true.
the networks who do it, and there's some great networks out there. Supreme Media, those guys are amazing in the crypto space, and some of the stuff that those guys are doing, the way they take care of their affiliates. Mobidia in China, they're an awesome network as well. So I'm happy to say, like, there are guys that really take care of affiliates, and that makes it better for the likes of us too, right? When
Yeah.
networks are doing the right thing and taking care of guys and not scamming, it helps makes everyone's life a lot better too.
Yeah, I think the thing is what affiliate networks and affiliate managers need to understand that this is our business. We treat it as a referral business, not an agency with a media team, so we can see what affiliates are doing and make that internal, right? I mean,
Mm,
there's just you have to focus on what you're good at, which is the referral side, which is handling the advertiser, distributing it to affiliates, understanding the advertiser, referencing that back to the affiliates, right?
yeah,
And that's the key goal. You know what I mean? So.
a hundred
But
percent. And like, sorry, go on.
yeah, no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say about like something that we've done, like focusing on the education side. So, like, I know I kind of refer to the clubhouse we talked about earlier. Everyone's gonna wonder where that audio is, and it's not, who knows.
Oh, you said it's going to be
But
recorded, right?
it was recorded, but I hope it worked. Clubhouse doesn't
Okay.
like you recording, so as of now, I can say it was recorded, but who knows where that audio ends up.
Yeah.
Um, but one of the things we talked about was lead gen, and 2.5, 3 years ago, as a network, Click Dealer started talking about white hat lead gen, or we just call it lead gen now. But in
Yeah.
the U.S. and stuff like roofing, windows, home services, and one of the things we started doing was educating our top guys who were tired of the rat race, the churn and burn, and saying there's a market here for you to build a business. It could be organic blogs. It could be based off of actual comparison websites. But there's value for you to start thinking ahead and getting into, using the Google Display Network or Facebook or search itself, and build out an actual business based around an evergreen vertical.
Yeah.
And that's something that an affiliate network should be looking out for you as well. Like, how can they turn your affiliate campaign into an affiliate business or a long-term business, right? And
Yeah.
that's an essential service that I see from a network.
Well, I think the affiliate network needs to look at from the top bottom, from advertiser. What is the goal of the advertiser? And then
Yeah,
distributing that to the affiliates. I think that is the super, in my opinion, the key. Like, hey, I only want to do this. I want to have an average CPA of this, right? And
yeah,
that's it, right? And that should be transparent over to the affiliate. But
yeah. How can you expect an affiliate to provide good leads to your campaign if you don't know what the advertiser wants? Like, if I don't
yeah,
know the advertiser wants women over 40 for a sweepstakes campaign, because that's what converts best for them, and I can't tell that to an affiliate if they're sending Facebook, then what worth am I? Right? They're just
yeah,
shooting. They're shooting in the dark. Like, it's crazy to me. And
yeah.
obviously, not all advertisers are going to share the information. Not all affiliates are going to share the information. But as a network, you have to try and provide value and provide that opportunity, that bridge between the two sides.
Yeah, I mean, it's super difficult though, just because you are just passing over a link, right? I know that a network that has training, there's a bunch of network that has smart link systems, right? It's very hard to, I mean, what you're doing with the clubhouse and everything, it's definitely more brand marketing, right? It's super to get the name out there, giving that
Yeah,
value,
you you've
bringing
you've
people
you've
like
solved
me,
the
Attila.
mystery of what we're doing.
Right? So, I mean, giving value is super important, right? Educating is super important.
Yeah,
Once the affiliate gets back on there, it's like, oh, this is an exclusive email campaign, but Ian, you're allowed to run this through Facebook with a fixed amount of leads first, and then we'll discuss after, right? That
yeah.
scenario is optional, based on the talent of the affiliate, but should
And
not be
it's, yeah, the
closed
talent and the
minded to the affiliate
trust.
network. So.
For sure. I completely agree with that, Ian. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're going to have about 5 more minutes. We're almost hitting an hour mark here. But I mean, this is so far a great conversation. This is a topic I've been wanting to discuss with several people. But a lot of people, they just don't like to hear this. Oh, Ian, you're always with the network. But I'm like, dude, I used to be an advertiser. I used to kind of have my own network. Like, I know I don't want to be, I know how affiliates thinks. You know what I mean? Now that I'm mature and I'm super old, like I understand like what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
So
No, for sure. And like I'm very pro affiliate. Like I said before we came on here, we were chatting a little bit. Like I always think as an affiliate, you should be trying to get the most out of your affiliate manager. Treat them as an extension of your team, hold them accountable. If they tell you they're going to do something, make sure they did it. But then you also have to follow up yourself. But if your affiliate manager doesn't work for you or isn't giving you the information you need, then you work with someone different. But also make sure before you make the request that you're not the problem too, right?
Yeah,
Like
don't
it
be an
goes both
asshole.
ways. It goes
Yeah,
both ways. Yeah, don't be an asshole, man. The amount of people have sworn or treat my affiliate managers like crap. Why am I going to give you another affiliate manager like to run my offers? No, there's other affiliates we can work with, right? Like we're not desperate for one person's business so that
yeah,
you can shit all over, our team, and in turn
correct,
we're going to not shit all over you, right? So
correct. Yeah, I think the end goal of being an affiliate is to have that transparency with the affiliate managers. Use the resources, what they can provide, understand what resources that they can provide, and you'll be better off. Like, is your goal to make money for only a short term of up to one a week, or do you want to make this campaign work for 6 months to 5 years down the
yeah,
road? And that's the mindset affiliates need to get into. It should never be a quick cash game, right? It used to be, but I
yeah,
mean, with all the privacy that's happening with Apple, Facebook, the government doing all this with, what information on the internet, everything's going to change. Obviously, it's not going to be um, easy back in the day because it was the Wild
yeah,
West, and now we're slowly maturing. We're all
yeah.
growing, and we have to grow with it. So, but Henry, appreciate you for being on here. Any last words before we close out?
I'm not honestly nothing super inspiring other than just make sure that if
Damn, the
you're
conversation was not
working.
inspiring.
No, no, no. I said I don't have anything additional that's inspiring. I don't have any amazing quotes other than to say like, just get the most out of your affiliate management experience. Like, make sure you're holding them accountable. One thing that if I can give one tip for people to take away, the most important tip for me is setting expectations and setting a goal with your affiliate manager. Make sure they know you're serious. Make sure they know you've got 10K to spend, 15K, or if it's $500 they need that information to help you. And if you build that trust and you set expectations and you set goals, you will be successful in that relationship with the affiliate manager. But it goes both ways. But if you can do that as an affiliate, that's my biggest takeaway. And that's how an affiliate manager is going to take you serious. They're going to say, oh snap, that guy is actually treating this like a business, not a quick money grab. So that's the final thing that I'll say. And of course, if you want to work with ClickDealer, I'm sure you'll pop a link in wherever you post this. But clickdealer.com. I try not to be too self-promoting, but I know if I don't mention the URL, my PR team will be all over
It's
me.
right here.
So,
This
and
right
you
here,
got the
right?
T-shirt on. You're more branded than I am.
Oh, you're not
So
prepared. You're not
clickdealer.com.
prepared, bro.
Well, no, like I said, I've been waiting for a sweater for 4 years. So one day my
That is
team will
true.
take care of me.
That's
You get
true.
better treatment than me, man.
Awesome. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching us. Hopefully, this was informative. I know this is a topic I've been wanting to discuss for a while. Arguments on both sides. I'm not a one-side taker. I am an affiliate, but I look at this industry as a prosperous industry because it has given me the opportunity to make money, and I see both sides of it as a business, and that's the way I treat it, and that's the way I encourage you guys to treat it. So if you guys want to check out ClickDealer, go ahead and check them out at clickdealer.com. You'll be able to see this post on ianfernando.com, and we'll discuss further. So if you want anything else, just go ahead and leave comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Done.